Stop trying to do things you're not good at. This weekend, I was in Dallas at the Empower Network conference, and we were masterminding, those of us who were speaking on stage, talking about how we get stuck in our business. And one of the things that came out of those discussions is the fact that we try to do things we're just really no good at. They don't really lend themselves to our personality, maybe even our skill sets. So, for example, one of the leaders was talking about how her entire business was built off of Facebook and YouTube, and yet she wanted to move into paid advertising, and the caution to her was not to do that, but instead to pay someone to manage paid advertising who really had a heart for that, who really was talented at that, and for her to remain true to what she was best at. By the same token, those who are paid advertising specialists were encouraged to lean into that strength and not try to master other things. The reason we get stuck in that so often early on in our business, we really are doing everything, and we have a tendency to become a jack of all trades, not really mastering any, and so we become ineffective in a number of specialties without being really strong in one. For me, my strength is public speaking. In fact, as I spoke on stage this weekend to nearly 800 people, I was reminded that that truly is my strength. That's where I motivate people. That's where I have the greatest connection with people. My time as a pastor, my experience speaking to large audiences, all plays into that, and that's where I'm most effective. So I realized one of the things that I need to do is spend more time in front of the camera, where my ability to speak into an issue, to move an audience, becomes much more prevalent and is used to a much greater advantage in building my business. Now, what do you do, those things that you still need to get done that really aren't your strengths? Well, early on, you may have to do some of those things. You just may have to gut it out, learn how to do them just because they're necessary. Me personally, Facebook is not my favorite thing. I know how to use it. I know how to use it effectively because I've needed to, but it's really not my favorite thing. In fact, I let Carol handle most of our social media because it lends itself more to her personality than it does to mine, and she does a great job with that. But as you advance, you're able to begin to outsource many of those things. And you may not just outsource the things that aren't your strengths. For example, I love to write. I'm a published author. I've written 2 books. In fact, here's one of them right there. And writing is not a challenge for me. I built my business off of blogging, doing my own writing. But one of the things about that is it takes time to create content. And so now I actually hire a writer who does my writing for me. The same thing for search engine optimization. It's something I know how to do. It's something I did in the early part of my business, got very good at it, but it's also very time consuming. And so again, I pay somebody to do that work for me because I'm interested in running a business, but also having maximum freedom with my time. I hope you find this helpful today. Lean into your strengths. I always tell new people, pick 1 or 2 things that fit your personality and focus on those things until you have mastered them. And that's really my encouragement for you. Anyway, I would love to connect with you. If you'd like to work with me or know more about us, click the link below this video. Would certainly love to begin walking with you as you journey through your business building journey as well.